I got to thinking, how many of you have been on the hunt for the perfect CRM system for your real estate investing business? I don't know if you're aware, but having the wrong system can set you back or actually even hurt your business, partially because you're missing information, you have incorrect data, you're trying to piece together information from multiple sources and platforms, which can lead to errors and ultimately lead to making bad business decisions. Well, we've all heard the phrase, you don't know what you don't know. And I'm sure many of us at some point have been running businesses without even really knowing our numbers and understanding the KPIs. So imagine if you had a system that allowed you to know all of your company metrics. Now let's take it a step further. Imagine all of that data in one user-friendly system. My friend, I want to introduce you to Left Main. With Left Main, you have two options: Left Main Basic and Left Main Plus, which includes integrated phone and text systems. Left Main is built on Salesforce, which is the world's #1 CRM platform, and it gives you the ability to customize your reports, your dashboards. You have KPI tracking, tons of automations, and all of your favorite integrations. Left Main's the only system guaranteed to grow with your business. So I want to invite you to visit leftmainrei.com/flipempire and schedule your free demo today so that you can experience the last CRM system you'll ever need. Head over to leftmainrei.com/flipempire and schedule your demo today. It boils down to understanding what it is that I want. And then don't worry about how to get there, but just get the wheels in motion, a speed of implementation.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
One of the things I've been doing is my wife will attest to this, and my family, my mom too, my sister. I'll go out to a restaurant, and it's kind of like a running joke in my family is, even when I've been to the restaurant, and I know, well, most of the time when I go to a restaurant, even if I've been there, I tend to ask the waiter, like what's popular, like what do you recommend? We're foodies, and so we like to try different foods and try different things. And even though I'm gonna usually go back to my go-to, like Hillstone's one of our favorite restaurants. We go there multiple times a month. I usually have a certain go-to, and I still find myself asking the waiter, even though I've had 75% of the menu and I have a particular go-to dish, I still find myself asking the waiter, what do you recommend? Right. And I'm just aware, I think it's a habit more than anything. And it's funny because my wife will kind of laugh at me and she says, her taste buds are different than yours. Like, what if what she likes, you don't like? And I say, well, that's why I always ask what's most popular here. Right. Because, similar to how you look at Yelp, I like to ask, what do you recommend? What's most popular here? But I have found that in order to flex that decision-making muscle, I'm challenging myself to get to restaurants, looking at the menu in under 60 seconds, making a decision, not asking and just saying, this is what I'd like to order. So whatever that looks like for you, get into the habit of making decisions quickly. And I'd like to tie this back and then wrap up this show as it relates to finding your purpose, discovering your passion, figuring out what it is that you want to do with your life. I can't tell you how many adults I know in their 40s and 50s that are still trying to figure out what they want to be when they grow up. Right? They're still trying to figure out where they want to spend the majority of their time. And what it boils down to more times than not is a lack of clarity. They don't have a vision, right? Whether it's a vision for their business, a vision for their life, a vision for their marriage, right? To kind of plug what I talked about at the beginning of the show. It boils down to understanding what it is that I want. And then don't worry about how to get there, but just get the wheels in motion, a speed of implementation. And what I'm advocating for is that you are more likely to discover your passion, the thing that really energizes you and fuels you up by doing and getting into action, getting into motion versus trying to read about it or trying to just thinking about it, but then never really doing anything. I do think there's something to be said for sharpening the axe, for taking time to meditate, reflect, get outside in nature, read, journal, have conversations with wise counsel, the people around you, coaches, mentors, mastermind members, whatever the case might be. There's definitely a place for that. Hope you enjoyed that episode. But before you go, I've had a lot of people recently reach out to me wanting to learn more about Ascend, wanting to understand how the mastermind component works, how the coaching relationship works. And so right now we're actually on a waiting list. But what I would encourage you to do is if you think you're the right fit and you think you could benefit from being a part of our community, head over to ascendyoursuccess.com, watch the short video, and then just click the apply to join button below. And then we'll be in contact with you if and when a spot opens up. So really appreciate you listening to Flip Empire here, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next show. Take care.